For any nation in need, any economy in need, the main way, the quickest way, the easiest way to fix it is one word: it's women. The resources are almost non-existent. You can see behind me, this is the sewage and water. There's no fresh water here or clean water. There's no natural protections. The tents you see here are makeshift temporary tents that were just upgraded last week after a major flood. Because of the flooding and lack of access to the camp itself, we had to travel down a few dirt roads to get here. It is pretty much ignored by NGOs. There's a lot of problems that comes with this kind of poverty and lack of resources. It creates a really dangerous environment on many fronts. After the flooding, it wasn't just rats and scabies, it's also lice. We're here at the women's settlement. It's solely for widows and their young children. And we sat down with a group of women who were meeting with a mental health professional provided by SAMS to talk about PTSD and ways to not only combat the side effects of PTSD, but also to kind of confront the social and internal stigma that surrounds getting mental health care of whatever kind. It was incredibly heart-wrenching to hear them try to cope with loss of their homes, loss of their livelihoods, their husbands, but also losing their family, which happens as soon as their boys turn 12 years old. They are forced to choose between him leaving without them or them being kicked out and taking all of their family. It's so good to see the reason why we do the work that we do, and why people like me can fight really hard when we go away from this area, but we remember always. It's a great way for me to see. Thank you so much for, I know you must be tired, but thank you for letting me know your story, because it's wonderful to see why we do the work we do. Well, there's extreme hardship that these people already face by the time they find themselves here. There's so much life here, you know. You go into their homes, into their tents, and they're eager to share what they have. Everyone here is brimming with life and what appears to be hope when asked. There's so much that is needed, but with so little, we could do so much here. We're fighting for one of the most basic things that human beings should have the right to access to, which is basic medical care, health care. Health is something so fundamental to life that we take it for granted. The thing that drives us all here and connects us, that makes it worth it. That's why I'm honored to be here tonight. It's not just in the impact I see in the faces of the people whose lives are forever changed by you being alive and here. Because you're investing that much in what it is to be alive tells me everything that I should be thankful for without having any words spoken. Thank you so much for giving so much to humanity. Your work is beyond the individuals that you touch on a day-to-day basis.